Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Okolo Kojaro. I post topics about scholarship abroad, how you can travel abroad, and fascinating things all around the world. In this video, we're going to be talking about the pros and cons of moving abroad. Don't move abroad until you have watched this video. So you want to travel abroad. So in this topic, we're going to dissect all the pros and cons of traveling abroad. If it is something that is worthwhile, you should go for it. So if these are the kind of videos that fascinate you, why don't you click on the subscribe button so when next I post the next video, you'll be the first to get notified. So let's get started. Let's talk about the pros and cons of traveling abroad, the advantages and the disadvantages. Some persons believe that when they travel abroad, they are going to be rich. Can you be richer than Dangote if you move abroad? I don't know, but that's not the reality. Moving abroad is a very exciting opportunity, and it comes with its own fair share of difficulties. So this video, we are going to talk about the advantages, the disadvantages before you make that very big decision of traveling abroad from your home country. You should watch this video. So relocating abroad can be a very transformative experience, allowing you to broaden your horizon, immerse yourself in different culture, explore new opportunities. As good as it could sound, there are advantages and also there are disadvantages that you must consider before you make this big decision. Moving abroad is a very difficult decision that it's really important that you look into it if it is something you want to go for, because a lot of emotions comes with traveling abroad and leaving families. So in this video, we're going to be talking about all the pros and the cons. Is cultural exchange. So relocating abroad can actually help you immerse yourself in diverse culture, learn new languages, and also help you to be able to interact with people that you've never met before. It's really very a good thing when you are able to learn the culture of other people, learn their languages. For example, like me, I would say Habibi, come to Dubai. I learned Habibi as being a friend. I also learned some Arabic words like Kepala. These are Arabic words I learned, and I'm very excited to say them to the locals. When I see them, I say Kepala, which means how are you? So it's very important that these traveling abroad or moving to a foreign country, these are things that they could help you achieve. So number 3 pro is travel and exploration. So moving abroad will help you to be able to explore different landscapes, visit historical places, and also create lifelong lasting memories. So who doesn't want to visit the Buckingham Palace in London? So if you don't go to London, how would you visit the Buckingham Palace where the great King Charles is presently living and the former Queen Elizabeth lived for over 50-something years? So moving abroad is the only opportunity you have to visit these landscapes and also see some of these nice places. The number 4 pros is global networking. Relocating abroad enables you to build an international network of friends, colleagues, and mentors. You will gain exposure to different perspectives, expand your social circle, and create life-lasting connections across borders. This is really a very important thing to do. Like me, I have met people from over 17 nationalities. And if I had not moved abroad, I would not have this opportunity to have met these great people. Having talked about the pros of moving abroad, so now let's talk about the cons. The cons now will, not advantages, but I could say others. Probably some of the feelings that, some of the reality that you might come across as you try to move abroad. So number 1 is homesickness and longing. If you are like me that like African jollof, Nigerian jollof rice, or eba, and some kind of food I eat in my country, you will really long for home. Sometimes I crave to have party jollof rice to eat, go to party where you have been served jollof and chicken. Not that you cannot make this food at home, but that party rice tastes so differently. And so you might long to be among friends, sometimes there could be celebrations going on, you are missing out. So longing for home and homesickness could really set in, and it's not really good, that. Number 2 cons is administrative challenges. Moving abroad, you cannot just travel to the United States, for example. Visas, you need to get a visa, get a flight ticket. The visa has to be approved even before you can travel from your home country. So, the administrative work that is there, you need to file for, go for interview, apply, the bureaucracy and exchange rate and all of that could really be a stumbling block, so it's all good. But if you really want to travel, you should make sure you put all your documents together, get your passport, and let's hit the road. Number 3 cons is career adaptation. So, for example, if you're moving to a new country, you definitely know that you are going to be adapting to a new career. You might not actually be having the career that you had in your country, in a new country. So adapting to a new career might be very difficult, although you can actually adapt to probably, if you're a medical practitioner, for example, or you're a nurse, you're a doctor, or you're a dentist. If you move abroad, you might actually continue your profession, but in the meantime, you might actually not have the requirement or like the license to be able to practice in the particular country where you are. So you might want to take up some jobs that might not really actually be in line with your career. So in the meantime, you have to adapt with these this career adaptability, and actually make sure that you make the best use of your time while you're actually waiting for the best job to come. Number 4 cons is language barrier. This is one of the requirements. If you must work in a country, you must have test of language. For example, if you're moving to the United States, or if you're moving to the United Kingdom, or you're moving to Canada or Australia, you must have an English test result. This shows that you are able to cope, communicate, listen with the locals that are there, not as a professional, but to a particular level. So if you're moving to a country that is totally different from your primary language, it's really a difficult kind of thing. For example, you're moving to France, you're moving to Germany, you're moving to Poland as an English speaking country, you're going to face some real challenges. So the first thing you need to do is try to learn basic languages of the country you are going to, because every country has its own language. For example, if you're moving to France, you should learn French. If you're moving to Poland, you should learn Polish. If you're moving to Germany, you should learn the language, I don't know. So every country has its own language, and if you're not able to converse with the language that is being spoken in that country, it's really going to be a very difficult start. So all you need to do is get onto your phone and try to look out for some English or some language tutorials, so you can be able to converse with the locals, the community in the country that you are planning to move to. And the 5th cause is cultural adjustment. Adapting to a new culture involves navigating through unfamiliar customs, traditions, and social norms. It takes time to understand and integrate into this local way of life, and you may experience cultural misunderstanding also along the way. I have a video about culture shock that you can look up in my channel. When you look at this video, you will see some of the culture shock that you will experience as you move abroad. So I have discussed in this video the pros and the cons of moving abroad. So before you make that big decision, you should see this video. You should go through this video and actually see some of the things that I've listed here. They are going to help you to make this big decision. So if these are the kind of videos you want to be seeing on your timeline, try to click on the subscribe button and gives me a thumbs up. It helps your algorithm, and I will see you in my next video. Until we see you next time, peace out. Bye.